Have you ever heard the story of the Ningen? Well, supposedly in Japanese folklore, it's a whale-like creature that looks shockingly similar to a human. So I started out by trying to find the first ever accounts of the Ningen, and well, this is where we run into a stumbling block. You see, the Ningen is not from ancient Japanese folklore as people seem to think. The first ever account I found of the Ningen was from 2012 on a Japanese forum website called 2channel. Here they tell the story of a crew on board a Japanese whale research vessel, where they claim to have seen what they initially thought was a submarine rising up out of the water, only for it to quickly descend back down into the depths. This initially made me doubt almost all of the claims of the Ningen. That was until I found one particular piece of footage that I think is rather interesting. Here, take a look. Now, although this footage is very creepy, you might be quick to think it's a beluga whale, and at first I would agree with you. That was until I looked at the eyes. Now, beluga whales' eyes don't look like that. They do protrude out, as you can see here. However, the eye itself is receded into the socket. You would not expect the whole eye to be white, as you can see here. It's also worth mentioning, the area this footage was taken, Sagami Bay in Japan, is not a part of the beluga whale's natural range. Although not impossible for it to venture this far, normally they would stick inside the Arctic Circle. Now, do I think this footage proves the existence of the Ningen? Absolutely not. However, I don't think it's a beluga whale, and I'd be very curious to find out what was actually captured here. What do you think?